Hey guys, my name is Bando. This is Brexit Bando, and I've got a couple of articles to go through on Warcom. So I've just been sitting here, just trying to doodle away at some models. I've had a bit of a letdown with some World Eaters, so I've decided to shelve them until I can get comfortable working on them, and work on some other stuff that I'll have to share with you soon. But today I want to take a look at this Heretical Tech Priest Biologist Hermetus returns to Hive Secundus. And we have this wonderfully grimdark model, which just looks like a really grimdark tech priest until we read into it further. So Hermetus is the tech priest who brought the Gene Stealers to Necromunda. His theory was that he could find some way to defeat the Tyranid horde using the biological nature of the Tyranids and the Gene Stealers in particular. Unfortunately, it all backfired, ended up with a Gene Stealer infection throughout Hive Secundus, which resulted in Hive Secundus getting the big A-bomb. Now, we have something worse, because this isn't actually Hermetus. This is a creation made by the Gene Stealers, by the Patriarch, who has basically vomited out another hybrid, and using his Gestalt psychic abilities basically puts a copy of Hermetus's mind into them, and he is now trying to continue his work, but no, not trying to destroy the Gene Stealers and the Tyranids, but to help them. And it is the grimmest of dark, and it is amazing. Now, the model is very interesting. It's very weird. It's very Dark Mechanicum. I'm sure many Dark Mechanicum guys in the Heresy are going to love this model. It's fantastic. I'd love to see it from some different angles, but from this angle so far, this is one of the first mal-strained Gene Stealers that I've really liked. So, well done. I wonder if we're going to see Steve posting on Instagram about this sculpt at some point in the future, or if he's decided to stop doing that. The second article is more on the Heresy. Decide the fate of Mars in the next Warhammer expansion for Warhammer the Horus Heresy. So we have another campaign book, the Martian Civil War. A brilliant topic. If you've not read into it or not listened to any of the audiobooks, I can strongly recommend Binary Succession. I quite enjoyed, which involves one of the greatest kind of Mexican standoffs in the 41st or 31st millennium. Lovely picture of a brilliant looking Thanatar on the front. Really looking forward to getting my hands on this kit. This and the Castellax I'm really looking forward to. I want to add these in to some of my armies. And it looks like we've got not much in this article, unfortunately, but we have Dark Mechanicum in there with 4 new Warlord traits, which is pretty cool. We get some interesting stuff with this Scions of Sarum, where they can take Blood Slaughterers, which are not my favourite model, but it's really interesting that they can take them. A lot of stuff has pushed Blood Slaughterers through the Heresy. I'm starting to think maybe they're someone's favourite model in the rules team, and they're just trying to push them out there. So we've got more rules for Questerus Knights, which is cool. A bunch of stuff that's seen in Exemplary Battles. So I guess this is kind of an amalgamation of a campaign book and the Exemplary Battles book, like the one with Fulgrim in it. So we've got Rogal Dawn's campaign to safeguard the defense of Sol. So we're probably going to see entries for the Imperial Fists, probably the Alpha Legion. I would not be surprised to see the Iron Warriors, maybe, and probably most definitely Shattered Legions. Shattered Legions seem to be showing up everywhere, and it's kind of a cop out so that you can use any army for some way, shape, or form. You can just say, "Oh, Shattered Legions were there. This is my Shattered Legions White Scars force." Yeah, so it looks interesting. Bit weird that we're getting like It's Easier to Take Titans, because not many people have them, realistically. My own personal thought is that this is kind of a start of a push by GW for Titans moving to plastic. We know there are rumours floating around of a plastic warlord. Sorry, not warlord, warhound has been sighted. And making the rules easier for people to take them is definitely going to be one of those things that makes them easier for people to buy. You know, no one wants to buy a £250 plastic Warhound Titan if it's really hard to take it into your army list. So if we start throwing in stuff that's like, hey, ignore all the rules that we said before about taking Titans. So, 2 articles, 2 pretty good solid ones. I still don't own any of these campaign books. I really should get around to buying a lot of these books. But, you know, if I've got £35 to spend, I'm spending it on toys rather than books. Maybe I should set up a PO box, and I'm sure someone will end up sending them to me. Alright guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Are you looking forward to the Martian Civil War? Are you looking forward to Necromunda getting more weird and wonderful? What are you working on this week? I've had some fantastic news from my father. His sickness issues have had some good news, so that's great. It's nice to have some nice news in the world. So let me know in the comments, you know, what's some good news you've had recently. Alright guys, my name is Bando, this is Brexit Bando, and I appreciate you being here. Bye bye.